Hey, what's going on, everybody? And happy after Comic Book Wednesday day. So, anyways, I picked up a few things yesterday, and I want to go ahead and share this with you guys. And I'm sure you've probably seen the majority of this already, or you've been to your local comic book store, and you probably have already seen what was out there and everything. But nevertheless, if you haven't seen it, then this is basically what I picked up that I, in my personal opinion, that I thought would be a great addition to have in my collection, or if I just liked the cover, or if I was just still following the storyline. But nevertheless, before I begin, I just want to give a shout out to everybody out there, and thank you to all the subscribers, the people who've come in recently and subscribed, and there's just so many. And before in my past videos, I used to thank all the subscribers by name, but they've been so many people that just been subscribing. So nevertheless, it's just the shotgun blast out to everyone. Hey, thanks a lot for your subscription, and shout out to my boy Ray out there, and also all the panel members that was on Comic Talk last Sunday, and hopefully we can get the majority of them back on again. Alright, so let me go ahead and start right here with Marvel. I picked up The Amazing Spider-Man 1.1, and you guys probably already seen this one, but overall, you know, it's a really busy cover. Not a bad cover, it's a really busy cover. I don't really care for how they did Spider-Man on there, his face, and I don't know what the hell he's doing. Looks like some type of ballerina move or something, but I don't know. It's left to be desired, but nevertheless. And then I also picked up the variant for that, and once again, not very happy with how they did Spider-Man's face, but it's an okay one. Not too thrilled about it, but nevertheless. Now this variant right here, it's a little bit better. I like this. It has Spider-Man up there on the, I don't know, looks like power lines or something, or telephone lines. But that's a better one, I think. But it's all right. Okay, and then the next one I got was this is Silk number 2. This is the variant one, and looks like a Bagley cover. You can always tell Bagley's signature right there. And also picked up another variant of Silk number 2, and this looks like a Babs cover. Not a bad one, I think, but I think for the most part, this one is probably the better of the Silk. I like the way this one was done compared to this one right here. I mean, they did a really good job with the use of colors, kind of making the cover stand out. But I don't know. This week didn't really, you know, nothing as far as covers. I think there was only one cover that really impressed me. Not too many of the other ones I would say were, you know, anything that stood out or anything like that. But nevertheless, I digress. And then also picked up Web Warriors number 2, all part of the Spider-Man universe. It's got all the, of course, all the web slingers on there, and looks like there's a hand throwing out some electricity. I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out when I read the book. And then picked up Miss Marvel number 2. Not a bad cover. But this one right here, I would say probably my favorite one is Miss Marvel, the variant, Marvel Comics 92 variant by J. Scott Campbell and E.I. Rufino. Man, would you look at that. They did an amazing job. So I think out of this whole entire week, one cover that maybe one or two covers that really stood out to me. But nevertheless, you just cannot go wrong when it comes to J. Scott, because he just does some amazing work. And then, like I said in my last videos before, Ni just makes it stand out. So really like that cover a lot. I've been gathering up some books, and the majority of them are J. Scott Campbell's that I'm going to get together, sent into PGX to get graded. Maybe I'll do a video of that. And then here is the regular cover of Silk that I picked up. This one's not too bad, I think. I mean, it's a fairly simple one, but nevertheless, I think simple can be good at sometimes. All right, then Star Wars Darth Vader annual came out. Right there. I think this is a really great cover. Not going to say great cover. I think this is a good cover. But, you know, once again, you know, with the Star Wars universe and all of it just crossing over with Star Wars and the Vader down and the Darth Vader, I think for the most part, you know, annuals always got something interesting to put in there. All right, and then also picked up Star Wars Kanan, The Last Padawan. I don't know why they don't put The Last Padawan on there anymore. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it used to be Kanan, The Last Padawan, but now I don't see anything where it says The Last Padawan. And that's a beautiful cover, by the way, as you can tell. And then I also picked up, you guys were probably already seeing this, Batman Europa #2 came out. This has been a really good storyline, so I'm very interested to continue this on. Now, this is only a limited series. Supposedly it goes up to 4. But if you haven't picked this one up, I definitely recommend a good storyline. Beautiful artwork on this one. I love how they did Batman Beyond and also Deathstroke there. Really great cover. And I like the way how they made his armor just battle hardened. You know, like he's actually been utilizing that in combat for quite some time. Doesn't look like it just came off the production line. And then I also picked up Batgirl 46. Really like the cover on this. I love how they did this cover. Just pretty neat overall. And picked up We Are Robin. I don't really follow this storyline, nevertheless, but this is it's part 4 of the Robin War, and I've been following that storyline, so I wanted to pick this one up. And another cool cover that I like. This is the Justice League 46, and this time it has all the Looney Tune characters right there. In a costume, and this is really cool. It's got all the Justice League members, but as Looney Tunes. And then I'm really happy they did Sylvester as Batman, because I'm a big fan of Sylvester the Cat. He's just absolutely hilarious to me. He's probably one of my favorite characters when it comes to them, and I think this is awesome. But this is an awesome cover. I love this one. That's great. And then I also picked up Harley Quinn 23. Unfortunately, I missed out on the variant cover to it. It was another Chad Harding one, and I unfortunately my local comic book store didn't carry it. You know, I think it was just like a certain incentive. Once again, you have to buy like so many books to be able to get that variant one. But nevertheless, none of them had them. So. And then, let me go ahead and put these down. So, the other ones I picked up were basically for Image Comics or Dark Horse. I picked up I Hate Fairyland, a Scotty Young cover. Come on, you can't say that's not funny right there. That's hilarious. And then the other one I picked up was the Fuck Fairyland cover. It's just hilarious. And continue on with my series of The Wicked and the Wicked and the Divine. It's not a bad cover at all. And if you guys haven't started reading this, or at least pick it up, I probably recommend it, because there's in talks about having this come out as a TV show probably sometime within next year, I think, or within a couple years or so. Don't know how it's going to be. I'm curious, but I think for the most part, it's probably a good storyline to have in your collection. All right, the next one, The Goddamned, #2, Before the Flood. And this cover is not a bad one. It's a really sick looking cover. It's got some hacking and slashing and blood right there. So Don't know if a lot of you guys follow the storyline yet or not, but it's not bad at all. And then I also picked up Lucifer #1. Now, this is by Vertigo Comics, but they actually had a pilot TV show come out on this, and it wasn't bad at all. I thought it was pretty good. So I'm looking for the first episode to come out. I like the storyline on it. Basically, Lucifer, got bored with hell, came up, and just started walking Earth. But it's sort of a twist to it because he's really not bad. He's sort of a good person, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And then also picked up Clean Room #3 by Vertigo, and I've been following this since the first issue. I'm sorry. And Journey #5. This is volume 2, by the way, and I've actually this is the B cover. I actually ordered the original cover, which looks a lot better, from my pull list online. So hopefully that will come in because none of my stores actually had that. But I'll wait for that to come in. There's quite a few other books too that I'm waiting for my books to come in from the pull. And then I also picked up Klaus #2. Continue on with that storyline with a badass Santa Claus holding a sword and carrying a stack of presents around his shoulder. There's a good twist on that one, I think. And then, of course, I have to stay true to my Xenoscopes. I picked up Wonderland #42. Really love that cover. This is the second cover to that. And also picked up the third cover to it by Paolo Palantella, I think's how you say his last name. The first one wasn't as good, but I always collect his books. He's got some really great art, and he's actually done a lot of that Journey you saw earlier. So I'm very happy with that. All right, so beautiful covers, nevertheless, and you guys are probably already seen. I also picked up a couple of these Harley bags right over here. I haven't opened them up yet, but I'm gonna actually do that right now, and we'll see what I got. I only picked up 2 this time, and I have not even looked as far as what they had to offer yet. Usually I do my research, and then I kind of just see what covers are available. I don't know, maybe during the editing I'll throw it up there to see what covers were available. Hey Chris, you need to invest in one of these, man, so you don't cut your finger next time you try to slice some stuff. So, and then now what I did too is I kind of did an experiment where I got this book I got at Hastings, and this one I got at one of my local comic book stores. So I'm curious to see if there is a difference in the book, or how, just kind of how they arranged them, or hell, who knows? I might get both of the same covers. I guess we'll see. All right, so the first one we've got is bam! Oh, that's kind of a cute cover. Not bad, but you guys personally know that I prefer color as opposed to ink or the sketch. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky, and this one will be a color one. We'll find out. Here we go. Come on, let it be color. Let it be color. No, I got this. But they are different though. So not bad at all. Maybe I'll run into the color one, because what my local comic book store is, I think usually after a week of these being published out, they kind of cut the bags open for people who want to purchase a specific one. So I don't know. Maybe I should have bought 3 or something. That could have been maybe a chance of getting all 3 colors. But it's okay. I was more concerned about the J. Scott Campbell and the Alex Ross ones because those were absolutely beautiful covers, and I definitely wanted to get all three of those. But nevertheless, it's okay. I'll always get the cover on this one eventually because I don't think this one's really sought out after too much. But and I really don't know who the artist on this one. It looks like it's BIT Bits or something like that. Kind of cartoonish. Yeah. It's all good. Anyways, all right, so that is all I've gotten, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget, this weekend we have Comic Talk episode 8, I think we're on. Yeah, I think we're on number 8. So by all means, please tune in for that. And if you would like to be a panel member, I hope people like to jump on there, and just kind of contribute or just enjoy the conversations we have as part of the panel members. But anyways, hey, I appreciate everybody watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Don't forget, Star Wars 7 is on tonight, and I am actually going to go see that this evening. So I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully that'll be a topic of discussion come Sunday. And if you have not seen it by Sunday, then I don't know. We'll try our best not to have any spoiler alerts and throw out whatever storylines and things like that. But we'll see how that goes. All right, everybody, have a good one. Please be safe out there and take care of yourselves.